Yeah, morning once again, everybody. You're welcome to the Daily Digest with Jimi Disu. And thankfully, today's Friday and it's the last for the week. Right, now you remember that there was a time we were talking about the VIO, talking about VIO in Lagos. And by the way, those of you who are happy about the judgment in Abuja, we've been told that the VIO operations in Lagos are under a different law. But meanwhile, I did get a note from somebody who has kinds of works with the FRSC, and then we agreed that we'd get somebody from the FRSC with some authority to come and explain their operations. The thing about public functions like this is it has to be explained over and over and over again. Not just for us that interact with them, but also to serve as a reminder for even those who are on the field. I assume some of them are tuning their radios now. Abi? Is that so? Okay, so, and it's one of my lucky days because usually when you hear a spokesperson is coming, it doesn't that, okay, some guy is going to come. No, but I have a pretty face here. Sorry to refer to you as that. And she's a route commander. And I've been made to understand that route commander is the ranks that they, that are used. So the Oga Kwada is what? What's his own rank? He's Controller General.
In the state or in the
country?
Federal. Corps Marshal.
Corps Marshal, yes, Corps Marshal. Her name is Elizabeth Jayola. Elizabeth Oluwadamilola Jayola, and she's a route commander. Are you the spokesperson for the agency?
Yes, in the state.
In the States. Okay, so thank God you are here. You'll be able to ask. We'll be able to ask you certain questions about the operations of the FRSC.
Okay.
Now, can you? I need to draw a parallel between the VIO, the FRSC, and the police. Okay. For us to understand, I hope you'll be able to, for us to understand what exactly are the different functions of these bodies. Because to the best of my mind, VIO, FRSCO, and even the police, as far as traffic goes, is to stop you at will and make your life uncomfortable. Oh. that's what we believe, yeah. So I'd like you to disabuse my mind and, talking seriously now, draw the distinction between the three.
Okay. So, good morning, everyone.
You have to speak up.
Okay.
Good. Speaking to the mic. It doesn't bite. It's
okay.
safe. Yeah.
Okay. So, thank you for having me, Uncle Jimmy.
Yeah.
I may not want to delve into other agencies, but for FRSC, Federal Road Safety Corps, that's the lead agency when it comes to traffic. And safety management. So that one is not in doubt. Now, when you meet with us, you meet with the police, you meet with the VIO, we are all working towards the same goal.
Which is
to manage the traffic.
Okay.
But like I said, Federal Safety is the lead agency.
Okay.
Now, for VIO, they have their own schedule.
Do you know their schedule?
That's why I said I don't want to delve into it.
Oh, I see.
But you know, when they come on the road, or when you meet FRC on the road, or when you meet the police on the road, what I'm trying to say is we are all working towards the same goal. So for FRC, when they stop you on the road and, we ask you questions, we talk to you about your licenses and all that, just know that we are doing it for the benefit of whoever we are talking to at that moment.
Mm-hmm. Okay, why I'm sorry to drag this a little bit. Why I'm saying that is that okay, so you don't want to talk about other agencies. I want to respect that.
Okay.
But what exactly does the FRSC then cover? Is it? I know that you're the ones, for example, who will be asking for what. When I was in youth corps, what one of my JJ Baba I think he was staff sergeant or something. He called it the fire guzanguza. That's a fire extinguisher. You look out for like tires to see if tires are expired and stuff like that. What else?
Okay.
Are you concerned with the driver's license?
Uncle Jimmy, I think you're looking at it from the aspect of patrol operations.
Yes, because
do on the road.
What you do on the road, because
Now,
the essence of your being here really has to do with your interaction with the public on the road.
Okay.
Yes.
So let's talk about the clearing of road traffic crashes victims on the road, and clearing of obstructions.
Okay.
Then we have products from driver's license to number plates and all that. So don't let us look at just the operations alone. Now, we also do enlightenment programs where we enlighten people that, see, this is good, this is not good.
Not good.
So before we come to patrol operations, how about we look at other things that we do? Now, before they will stop you and you're behind the wheels and they stop you, you must have known something about what you are driving and how you are going to drive it. Before you move from your home to where they stop you, you must have known something about the vehicle you are driving or how to drive it. So when they stop you on the road, they want to ask you questions about, all those things that you've heard, your fire extinguisher, the vehicle papers, the driver's license, the reflective caution sign, and all those things. And when you don't have it, that is where the enforcement comes in. But first, we do enlightenment programs. Radio, TV, traditional media, social media, everywhere. Then before we now come to enforcement. Now, we also look at the traffic control, where we clear obstructions on the road, we clear for free flow of traffic and all that. Yeah.
So in that sense, for example, your role clashes with LASMA in Lagos.
LASMA, yes, is a state arm of the traffic agency.
So because usually in Lagos now, where you do find FRSC, 97% of the time that I see them is checkpoints on the road. LASMA clears the traffic. They are the ones who call the trailers to come move the traffic and so on and so forth. I think because the state has a very robust program for that, you've decided to play a back role in that. But there's still a need for you to, and I'm sorry I keep harping on that, because that's what brought about this program in the first instance, that we like to know, because I'm at a loss. For example, and I'd like you to respond to this. Can an FRSC man I have my seatbelt on and so on? Can he stop me arbitrarily just to check my fire extinguisher, my tires? On a working day, I'm going my own way, and in between zones, because if you say he can, without cause, because I keep saying that the little I know about law is that when you are arrested, it must be with a cause, there must be a reason. But where I have my seatbelt tightened up and so on and so forth, is he allowed to just stop me arbitrarily, call me aside, and or how are they trained to operate in that regard?
In patrol operations, when they stop you, when you say arbitrarily, Uncle Jimmy, well, when they stop you, whether you have your seatbelt on, you're not making calls and all that, there is something we call stop and search, where we can actually stop you. And then there's this
under the laws that cover your operations,
yes,
you can stop any vehicle.
We can stop any vehicle. Now, there's a
whether there's suspicion or not.
Whether there's suspicion or not. Now, there's a quarterly program, operations we do, where we stop you. There's a form that has column of what you should have in your vehicle and what not. Now, you have the fire extinguisher, we tick it. You don't have, then we give you that paper for you to go and rectify whatever it is that you don't have, or for you to go and have them. Now, there are times we do that. Now, so when they stop you and they ask you questions, sometimes maybe they want you to know what you don't have. That can be done.
So why don't we, that's not, but just in case some other interested persons at least they know of the influence. Why don't we have a clearing house where once I have my fire extinguisher, I have this and that, I can put a little sticker on my car so I can go my way. What brought about this fire in me for this is, on a Monday morning, I was coming from Sulere to here. I got stopped by FRSC, I got stopped by VIO. Now, that is not a nice thing for a citizen who has an appointment to keep, where police can stop you, FRSC can stop you, VIO can stop you without cause. So why don't we have a clearing house where you can, even if you stop me once, because it happened in Lagos in the 80s when there were checkpoints. It says then it was the police, say cleared by police, checked by police, you put it on your car so you can go where you're going.
Do you know that I'm going to answer that question with another question? Now,
why? No.
Uncle Jimmy, you have to take this.
Okay,
now you have to take this.
I'll take this.
Now, you're concerned about the fact that you want to go to work. You want to. Now, what if accident happened? Maybe not to you. Between that,
my
period,
Lord, the Lord that I serve will not let accident happen.
No, Uncle Jimmy, don't let's put that into it. Don't let's put that contest into it. Now, let's just look at it with, our bare eyes. And accident happens for what they are supposed to have cautioned you for when
that's why That's why I said, why don't we have a clearing house that says, okay, even if you stop me once in a year, I have a sticker. Do you know if care is not taken, if you ask around, some people get stopped maybe 2-3 times in a month. That's not the best way to go. So FRSC will stop you, Abi Sheriff, VIO will stop you, police will stop you. If care is not taken, local government will also talk about some sticker on your car or something. We can't, it's some other cities that I've been to and some other countries I've lived in, it doesn't work like that. We need to place a premium on time. And I think the feedback you should give the FRSC is that they have to fine-tune that. It becomes an irritation. You have an appointment to meet. How much time do you give yourself to leave home? So just take that feedback to them. Okay? Why do you sound defeated?
No, I'm not defeated.
You are defeated.
But I just wanted you to go to the next one.
When you, but by the time you said okay,
because no matter how I throw it to you, Uncle Jimmy, you always throw it back to me. So I'm going to rest on that.
And what they call a shan't agree. I want to give back.
You shan't agree.
I shan't agree.
Okay.
but okay, so. At what point, if you flout any of the regulations, you don't have fire extinguisher or your tires, the issue of tires I'd like you to explain to people, because even I don't know when my tires have expired. So can you talk a bit about that? Okay.
On your tire, there's a particular place where it's written DOT.
DOT?
Yes.
Dot.
If you don't have DOT, then you'll have 4 numerical, maybe like 4282.
Yeah.
Let's make
that
as an example. Now, so this 4282 is the first number, is the week the vehicle was made.
The vehicle?
Yeah, the tire. Sorry. The tire.
Okay.
And then the last takes the year. So this is 42nd week of. Oh no. Okay, let's make 32. 32nd week of year 82.
I see.
And then you now add another 4 years to that number.
Okay, so your tires will expire 4 years after the date of manufacture.
So now imagine you now have it in 2024.
You can't manage it.
Supposing it's still moving.
I'm just asking.
You cannot manage it. You know why? Let me do the explanation to you. The road reply here sometimes is quite hot, and you know how rubber is.
Yes.
And then the wear and tear gets to your tire in this climate more than in other. So when you say
the roads are even bad, the roads are bad. Yes. So invariably, this is very nice, because invariably people who buy used tires need to be very careful.
Very, very careful.
What's the penalty for having expired tires?
The penalty is stated on the notice of offense sheet. I don't want to tell. Like I always tell
us now.
I don't want to. No, you have the idea. They also have the idea, so I'm not going to tell you.
When Munitala Mohammed came up and said the fine for smoking Indian hemp was 10 naira back then, a lot of Kalakuta boys, they don't got that to 10 naira for pocket. So as you catch up with the bull like this, okay, my brother.
But in this case,
on a serious note, so if you have that kind of contravention, you have to go pay a fine.
You have to go pay a fine.
Now, if you have multiple contraventions, so the fine is per offense.
The fine is per offense.
So you don't have a fire extinguisher is one. Your tires are expired is another.
You don't have caution sign.
Don't have caution sign
is another one.
Yes.
Your license has expired is another one.
Vehicle license.
Yes.
Okay.
You attempt to corrupt a marshal on duty is another one.
Tó bá béèrè lójà ńkọ́.
Tó bá béèrè àtẹ̀yìn tẹ́ fún àtòun tó gbà.
Ta ló fẹ́ mú yín who go catch na?
Àwa náà la máa mú.
We've seen them taking roja in Sulere o.
But have you heard of how many of them have been laid out of the job?
Should I tell you this? Let me tell you a story. You know the organization I belonged to when I was in university, prepared the grounds for what is today the FRSA. It wasn't by coincidence that Professor Wole Soyinka was made. Indeed, I attended the conference, I think it was in 1980, where we were trying to get together for this matter. The first set of core marshals that we have never took bribe. But today, then the Roja.
But as much as then the Roja, then they collect.
How many people have you caught in Lagos this year for corrupt practices?
For corrupt practices, as many as possible. If you want me to bring the person in charge of intelligence,
what do you do to them?
No, they go through the committee. They go through the disciplinary committee, and then whatever is decided on their case is so that they lose their rank, lose their promotion, or they lay them out of the job.
Do you have, like we used to have back in the day, do you have an agency that goes around checking, setting them up and seeing, things like that?
Yes, that's the intelligence department.
Intelligence department.
Yes.
And it's quite vibrant.
Vibrant. In fact, the state intelligence officer is, in fact, the most vibrant I've met in my job. Imagine scare àwọn tó bá listen láti bí ṣe.
Is it male or female?
He's a male.
He's a male.
But I give it to him in time.
Everybody say to you, hello, but I'm Okay, I'll take one question before we go on break, because I think that by now people want to ask questions. Adebayo Olagundu says, please ask your guests why they only stop private cars and not downfall.
I'm sure if the person asking this question can walk into any of FRSA office as we speak, and you calculate the numbers of downfall there, to especially in Ojodu, in Ojodu, the state headquarters, if you calculate the numbers of downfall there minus what we have of private, they arrest downfall. In fact, on a daily basis. Take it from me.
Adebayo Olagundu asked a very, very important question. We don't have the time. We'll take a short break. When we come back, I'll go back to Adebayo Olagundu's question, which borders around what if the tires are old and have not been used. But we can't answer now. When we come back, that will be a takeoff point. We'll take a short break and we'll be right back.
Nigeria Info. We'll be right back. What makes a hero? It's quiet strength, courage, and selflessness. Join us for the 16th Indomie Heroes Award as we honor remarkable young Nigerians. Catch the event on October 13th, 2024 at 5 p.m. on NTA, Arise TV, and on TV at 6 p.m. on AIT, and again at 7:30 p.m. on Africa Magic Family. Indomie Heroes Award, celebrating unsung heroes. Don't miss it.
fun about tooth gap? Let's have a talk. Colgate makes your teeth so strong. Stop cover your mouth. Not to do younger with your smile. Brush your teeth with Colgate. Zero cavities and fresh breath. If you use a Colgate paste. Not to do younger with your smile. Brush your teeth with Colgate. Colgate, #1 oral care brand in the world.
The Lagos Farm Fair is the place to be. It's that time of the year again when we celebrate our farmers, the heartbeat of the nation who put food on our tables. Come celebrate World Food Day for free. Join us and let's celebrate our farmers and food that brings us all together. From fresh produce, local delicacies at discounted rates, food stalls, music, fun games, and entertainment. We've got something for everyone. Mark your calendars for Wednesday, October 16th, 2024, 10 a.m. at the Ketchup Police College. There will be 25% discount of food items like eggs, rice, fish, palm oil, tomatoes, pepper, and other food items. Come along with your friends, neighbors, and family to celebrate World Food Day. 2024 Lagos Farm Fair is a place to be. Come one, come all. Let's celebrate our farmers and community. Support our farmers this World Food Day. Don't miss out on the Lagos Farm Fair. Food and fun galore. No farmers, no nation. Great farmers, great nation. This event is proudly brought to you by Lagos State Ministry of Agriculture and Food Systems in partnership with BATN Foundation.
It's a new era. The UEFA Champions League is back. The best clubs in Europe clash in the most dramatic fixtures. Watch the UEFA Champions League live on SuperSport. Upgrade to Compact Plus and stay connected. DSTV, your home of football.
It's Customer Service Week, and here at Cool FM, Wazobia FM, Nigeria Info, Kids FM, and Ariwa Radio, we want to appreciate our reputable clients for your constant and continuous patronage.
Flour Mills, Globalcom, Cadbury, Unilever, Promasidor, International Breweries, PepsiCo Foods, PZ Cousins Limited, Sterling Bank, Pernod Ricard, Infinix, Bloom, House on the Rock, Owler Foods, Avon HMO, Leadway Assurance, InDrive, Bajaj, TGI Groups, Reliance HMO, ARM Pension, Hairs Insurance, SBC, Hypo Home Care Products, Reckitt, UAC CAP, 9PSB, TOFO, Mobile, Eco Revenue Summit, Bigger Paint, and many others. We want to thank you for your patronage and assure you of our continuous outstanding service delivery as always, and also offer you more packages to serve you better.
You define better odd. I be you one play Correscos. Over 1.5, I be you one bet. Say, both seem no go score at all. Oh. Yeah, we get better payout. No worry, we there for you. Our odd, I put that out. In a day for Bet Baba. You feel with money, Bet Baba. Cash out today easy, or Bet Baba. We get online games for you. You play, oh God, all I want. Yeah. We get better bonus. Money me no no. Yeah, now Bet Baba day so. Cash out no sharp. No darling, no. Welcome to Bet Baba.
Register now on betbaba.ng. Not for people under 18.
As a mom and a dentist, I know the importance of strong teeth, beautiful white smile, and fresh breath. They give you the confidence to eat the right foods without worry. Speak confidently in public, and making friends is easier when you know you have fresh breath. I give my family confidence with Pepsodent's Triple Protection 1, 2, 3. It's 3 toothpaste in 1 to protect their teeth from holes, give them white teeth, and fresh breath. The confidence of 3 toothpaste in 1. Pepsodent's Triple Protection 1, 2, 3.
Attention, all secondary schools, get ready to speak up, stand out, and make your voice heard. I beg to differ. Secondary School Debate Tournament Season 8 is here. If you have the passion, the skills, and the will to win, this is your moment. Auditions for this year's season ends Sunday, October 13th, 2024. Don't miss this chance to compete with the brightest minds in Lagos. How to enter? Visit www.nigeriainfo.fm. Click on the I Beg to Differ banner on the homepage. Choose only one out of 3 topics listed. Argue 2 minutes in favor of and 2 minutes against the topic you chose. Upload your 4-minute recording in MP3 format. Fill in your other details and submit. This is open to secondary school students between the ages of 13 and 16. Register now and prove that you have what it takes to be an I Beg to Differ champion. I Beg to Differ Debate Season 8, the Tournament of Champions.
.3 Nigeria Info.
Your number one station for talk. Let's talk. Let's talk.
You're listening to Jimi Disu right here on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
Right, welcome back to the Daily Digest, and I still have the route commander, spokesperson, FRS Lagos, Elizabeth Oluwadamilola Jayeola. And Adebayo Olaguju asks what if the tires were never used?
But
they will still be expired.
They'll still be expired. It's still the same thing we are saying. And then, ply a road where you know how our roads are these days. And then something happens to your tire.
So invariably, I'd better check my tires. So invariably, every 4 years you need to buy a new set of tires.
A new set of tires.
Yes.
If you are buying the new one between within that range that you can still have 4 years, then.
No, if I want to buy, I'm only buy a tire now. If I'm going to buy new ones, I might as well buy the one made in 2024. Oh, so I know that I can use them until 2028, the roads willing. Mm-hmm. Okay, we have a caller there. Hello, good morning. Hello.
Brother.
Yes.
I am here, Akimbo.
Yes.
Yes, I want our guest to answer this question.
Mm-hmm.
Does she know that when a motorist is stopped by an FRSC officer and is asking all the necessary questions, by the time you are not able to provide just one, let's assume your document one has expired and the flat tire, every other thing are in place. The next thing to do is just an automatic opportunity to extort.
Yes.
That has happened severally, and majority of them are not even professional. They don't respect motorists. Some of them are so rude. And I'm talking about majority now. I have witnessed on many occasions. So does she know that they extort motorists so much? I want her to answer that question. Thank you, and have a wonderful day.
Yeah, okay, that's from Mr. Kimbo. You want to...
Yes, on the case of extortion, I wanted to ask before he called that he should give us a location of where that happened. He said it has happened to him a lot of times. Now, give us a location where that happened. The number one thing is there's training and retraining for staff that are always on the road, so they know what to do and they know what not to do. Now, I believe the intelligence officer is listening to this program, and he's going to ask me questions about this or about this person calling. Now, we will not rule out the fact that the what's it called? The disciples are Judas.
Yes,
there'll always be a Judas, not just in FRC, but in everywhere. Do you understand? But once they are found.
And Sheriff is not a Judas.
Oh, okay. Maybe not you, not Mr. Sheriff, but...
Are you a Judas?
I am not.
Okay.
I can't be and be here with you,
Okay.
So we will not rule that out. But one thing is certain. Once you find this person, once you have an idea of where this is happening, it's either you get my number from Uncle Jimmy or... Yes, or you go directly to the nearest office and make a report.
Okay. I don't have her number, by the way. But I'm just joking. But this is my advice to motorists, and I want you to take this very seriously. Given the circumstances and this is not an FRSC matter, it's just a general matter. Given the circumstances we find ourselves in today, if you can spend 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, almost up to at least 160 million to buy a car, then surely you should be able to get to part with about 120,000 and put a dash cam in your car. By the way, do your men wear cameras?
Yes, some of them wear.
Some of them, by law, are they expected to wear cameras and put the cameras on?
Yes.
So if I'm stopped by a fire member, I can first ask him, I hope your camera is on.
Yes, you can ask him, but it depends on area, because there are some operations where they come out en masse with their cameras on. Not just because of the road users, but also because of the staff that are working. So that, one, we can safeguard them while on patrol, because some, I don't want to call them an untold name, but we know how some drivers can be. You go and hit a staff while on operation. That happened to us about a few weeks ago. We lost one of our staff to hit and run while on operation.
Really?
Yes, while on operation.
Yeah, you'll have a bit of that.
So we have that coming
because
out.
I wonder what the FRSC is doing about the real crazy drivers that we have, especially in the area of Danfo. I don't know if you're worried. You have people, for example, you find somebody hanging on the tail of a vehicle from Lagos Island all the way to Ojuelegba, driving past FRSC, and they don't stop him. Are you scared of the Danfo people?
No, it's not even just Danfo people.
Yeah.
Now, we've realized that there are some articulated vehicles that carry human, goods, and animals in their vehicles. And seriously, Uncle Jimmy, I don't know if you have seen the accident before. How the horns of those animals pierced through humans. Who could have survived in that accident? But were killed because they were paired together in the vehicle with an animal.
So, but now you're licensed to carry firearms. Is that every marshal, or what do you call it, carries a firearm?
Not until my corps marshal talked about the firearm and my sector commander, I will not want to delve into it, Uncle Jimmy.
No, just a simple question. If
I was trained.
No. I'm talking about those on patrol. I know you are trained. That's why I keep a safe distance from you. I don't want any accidental discharge. I don't know if you are carrying your firearm, but that's just a joke. Don't worry about it. Well, I want to know if those we see on the roads, if they actually do carry firearms.
For now, no.
For now, no. But the grand plan is to make sure that they are armed.
They all have.
I think that would help.
We all have.
That
yes.
would help. Also, I was going to ask you the issue of the special marshals.
Okay, I was actually coming to that. I was going to talk about the fact that our safety on the road is not just the job of FRSC alone. It's a collaborative effort.
Yeah.
So if you can come in as special marshal, if you can, I'm going to explain what special marshal is. It's voluntary arm. Yeah. So we have 3 tiers to Federal Road Safety Corps. We have the Road Safety Club. That's the children in primary, secondary, and those who are serving the nation, the NYSC members, excluding the university and the polytechnic level, the tertiary institutions. So primary, secondary, then the NYSC members are members of Road Safety Club. And then we have the special arm, the voluntary arm of FRSC, where we have the special marshals in some areas to also do the same thing regular marshals do.
Can they also stop? Can they also do enforcement?
They can do enforcement.
Yes. They can stop the vehicle.
They do traffic control. They do enlightenment. They do everything that the regulars do.
Are they paid?
It's a voluntary arm. Yes. So you come in voluntarily. Yes.
But at least if one pure water when they're on duty.
Yeah, problem.
Now the sheriff, we are going to be special marshals. Have you been told?
Yes, I've been told.
Yes, and we are going to have to man certain like.
And we are going to be paid.
No, we are not going to pay. Yes, that's not the problem. The problem is we can arrest people. To arrest some of these public transport workers. So
I'm not going to arrest Danfo driver.
Why not? Look.
Why?
I'm a fogo lori me. I don't do that one.
Anyway, we have special operations where we do joint collaborations with other agencies.
I'm old. They'll push me down.
I will be at the back.
Even with
the other agencies,
the men of the police force, NSA, everyone guiding you.
You know that, and I can say this without any fear that some of the transport agents, those involved in public transportation, have become a government. You don't need to respond to this. Have become a government of their own. You can't handle them. It's the sad nature of our country. They've become a government of their own. It's a reality, and they do whatever they like with impunity. But you don't have to react to that.
I'm not arresting.
Government. I'm not. Jenny,
Anyway,
we'll go to Banana Island.
I'm going to do what?
Go and arrest the Rolls Royce.
Anyway, we have robust relationship with this unions that you're talking about. You know.
Well, good luck. They have become. You know now. This is just commentary. Please understand that my program is not an interview thing. It's a discussion.
It's a discussion. Yes.
So I can say some things I don't expect you to respond to, but the tragedy of what we have called the transport unions is something that won't augur well for our country, and whether you admit it or not, it makes your job a bit more difficult. That's what the other gentleman, somebody called in to say that it's only private vehicles that your men dare stop. Yes, yes. Roll out the number.
For saying this, I'm taking you to Ojodu today. No.
I have an appointment.
I'll drag you to Ojodu.
Today's Friday.
Uncle Jimmy, you better don't do that. No, but seriously, we do. And like I said, we have a very good relationship with their management.
Your guys in Ikmonri, for example, the Western Avenue, I monitor them every day. You would never see them stop. That easy targets are ordinary people, and at the very worst, what do you call this? E-hailing.
Yeah.
You see downfalls you don't even need to be told about the tires. Some of them are wobbling, and so anyway, you
mentioned the quarry, Uncle Jimmy.
Yes, you can only but just do your best, to be honest with you. I have my sympathies for yes. You wanted to say something?
I said downfalls are reversing on bridge.
I've reported this to Lagos State, to everybody. They've become a government on their own. They keep reversing on the Carter Bridge every blessed day. Every blessed day they keep doing this. And I must give kudos to those of you who work in these agencies. I give you kudos. In all honesty, I give you kudos. Because what we have in our country now is not something that is palatable. Yes. I wanted to read one comment.
Okay. Yes, I've highlighted it for you.
Where is that? Yes, that's it. Lukman.
Yes, that's it.
This one, I'll make your job easy for you. You might not want to comment, but just for you to know what people are saying here. It says that for you to know how people are rushing road safety jobs, they can pay up to $1 million or more to get the job because they know, say, to make back the money won't be long. Well, it's written in a bit of pidgin and so forth. But what
I think I understand what he's trying to say, but I don't think
that your jobs are juicy. There are some jobs that custom job is very juicy.
If it's, I want to advise the person to come and join the job if it's that juicy. I don't think. I'm not saying it's not juicy. You understand, but saying that they pay.
This thing is juicy now.
No, Uncle Jimmy, saying that they'll
not
pay.
Not your own level.
Which level?
At the lower level, you're juicy.
At the lower level,
yes.
To me, I'm still within the patrol rank.
What is which patrol rank?
Yeah, I'm still within the patrol. I can still go on operation even with my rank.
Haba. You won't stay under the hot sun for too long. You will be under the shade supervising.
She'll be in the van.
I'm surprised that's coming from you, Mr. Sheriff.
With the AC is on.
Which AC? When? Where? We are all on the road.
Yinka Daudu says that some of these things that I'm asking you are mainly for feedback to take back.
Yeah, I understand.
And for those who are listening, from your office. Inkadaudu says that, please, what can the FRSC do to improve the rate of the driver's license renewal? I think that's more for headquarters.
To reduce.
Yes, the time, the states keep saying that these things are not coming out.
And
there
are many questions like that.
Talking about.
Okay.
So one of the feedback you need to take, I don't want to get you into trouble by telling you to answer something. I've done this job.
No,
I've done spokesman's job before. And
I want to even get the question right. What the person is trying to.
What we're trying to say is that, for instance, I have, for example, what you call a temporary driver's license.
Okay.
I've been told that I will be told when I will get the.
For how long have you had it, sir?
Now for close to about 6 months now.
And there's a validity of 3 months. Have you gone back to, where did you do it?
I was told I will be told when it will be ready.
Please go there and check.
I was told I will be told.
Yes, they usually send SMS alert. But
part of what I'm paying for is that SMS alert. It should be done.
Bonku Jimmy, think about the network.
What's network?
For 6 months.
For 6 months.
No, they'll send it once and they expect that you've seen it. Just the way we send for your papers too.
If I go there on Monday and it is not, I don't get it, I will blow it again on Tuesday.
Blow me.
Blow
me. Blow me. Blow me.
Good morning, Uncle Jimmy. My name is Hamilton Alexander from Opik Estate. For 3 years now, I've applied for driver's license in FRSC Kurudu office. I have not been given my permanent license, just from one extension to another. I have explained so much that I am tired. They said they have been sending my details to Abuja. Up till now, no solution. This is really not cool. And his temporary number is KLD 7748.
I will not be able to pick that number, but please, if you have the papers they give you, bring it to Jodu anytime from Monday and ask to see the PRO.
And he will get it.
He will find something to do about it. Let me get on it first. At least let me see it first before I know.
But was there a problem in the issuance of the license?
There's no issue.
Apart from that of network, because
apart from the issue of network, there's no issue. So if it should track or it should come.
This one, Akoni Johnson. This one, hold on to your seat. Is your seatbelt on? Hold on. He says
very tight.
Akoni Johnson says that we say charity begins at home. Can an officer talk about majority of your own vehicles that are not roadworthy? No brake light, bad tires, no trafficator. Akoni, can you please send us a photograph of one if you have that?
If you have that.
But I don't think the FRSC.
The FRSC will not even.
I haven't seen any.
I haven't seen any.
We will not see.
Police, yes. So
to be honest,
can you arrest? Have you seen some of the police vehicles? Are you with us?
The amount budgeted for FRSC vehicles and whatever it is they need alone is.
But to be fair, Madam Piero, the police vehicles. You will talk. There's no escape your camera.
Uncle Jimmy.
Yes.
I know what to do to you. Like I said, I'm going to drag you to Doju today. That arrest, I'm still going to arrest you today. Trust me. Trust me.
Help me ask why driver's license okay before any done that.
If you have any issue with driver's license at all, please bring it to Ojodu. Okay,
so essentially, because we have just about 5 more minutes to go, really, what are the things you must make sure that you have? We know about your enlightenment, what you've done. There's so much that is being done, the interaction you have at the motor park. But these drivers, it looks as if what goes in the right comes out from the left. They still drive anyhow. Do you have a policy with that controlling these public sector drivers?
We do, and like you actually know.
I think it's beyond. I think it might be beyond enlightenment.
And that's why we're asking you, come and join us, so that we do. Agbajowo la fin so ya Uncle Jimmy, so that we do this thing together.
Let Sheriff go and test first.
No, you are testing first. You are bringing.
Why,
now you invited him.
I'm old now. I can't run.
So do I look like Usain Bolt to you?
I know you can.
So do I look like Usain Bolt to you?
I can't run. If those people come out with cordials, the monster that we have in this, and it's sad, because these are the vehicles that convey our citizens. But it's not for you to answer. I don't want it to be like when you came to Jimi Disu's program. But what we have is and it's gotten worse. With this so-called romance with NURTW, it's gotten much. They've become a government unto themselves. They hit you, they hit your car, and stand back and look at you like, so what do you want to do? I'm Benzi. Well, the day they hit me, I swallowed this and I quickly disappeared from the place. I gave the man money again to repair his own car and ran away. But that is beyond this. My advice is that FRSC should be more emotional intelligence in the discharge of their duties. No, in enforcement, what you do is enforce. I hope there are no soft landings for people.
Okay,
like you can go away with a warning and stuff like that. I believe in hard-handed traffic. I believe very much in it.
The only warning you need is the enlightenment that you're getting.
So if there's an offense,
there's an offense, and if there are offenses that you have to go through.
Let's tell our public about how much is a fine on the average. And also, let me ask very quickly, if for example, let's say that I'm a special marshal and I want to get somebody fined, can I determine where he will make the payment?
No.
Because I remember in the early days, deliberately you tell somebody who, if you catch him on the Shagamu Express, you can tell him to go and pay in Benin.
No, because it depends on the paying point.
In those days, but now that everything is automated,
you can easily pay.
Yes. So you know that I know.
So you know why I said I didn't want to mention, so that they will not be feeling it's just 1,000 naira. It's not 1,000.
How much is it? Just give us. Just for one.
Uncle Jimmy, okay.
Okay, if you are driving and smoking, what's the fine?
Uncle Jimmy. Uncle Jimmy, I'm still not going to say it because you want to get your audience. That's Shebi is money. I'll pay. No, we're not going to talk about I'm not going to talk about the fines actually.
No, because the fine. Because why you shouldn't talk about the fine, and I agree with you. The fine will determine the amount of roger. We can't. It's not an FRSC problem. It's a Nigerian problem. Which sector will say doesn't have problems of bribe taking? Is it the media?
If
in our own industry, there is what you call kilobade. So I have a practitioner who told me that he's listening. Actually, I hope Ogudibi won't mention my name. No, I won't mention your name. They call it kilobade. How it's there, the judiciary everywhere. So it's not peculiar to FRSC. We'll let you go for now. You're welcome back here anytime.
Thank you.
Anytime you have enlightenment issues, you're welcome back. I don't mind being a special marshal, but I will let me work in the office. Sheriff and I will both be. Sheriff can go. He still to go like
what has traffic management got to do with the office? What has traffic management got to do with the office?
Oh my God!
You're coming on the road.
I know. I will join the planning committee,
and I'll make sure. For every operation I put your name first. I'll put your name first and Mr. Sheriff second.
Oh my God.
So that we can go and test his ogun.
Thank you very much. I hope you had a nice time.
Thank you very much. I do have a nice time.
And my regards to everybody there.
Thank you.
Okay, so that's where we'll end it for today. And I'll be back tomorrow at 9 o'clock. Back tomorrow at 9 o'clock, and we'll continue from there. It's been nice talking to you. We've been speaking to Mrs. Jayola Olufumilola. Abi? Oluwadamilola. Sorry, Ojare. Why is it that I always mix names up? Sherry?
You have so many.
I have so many. Well, if you say so. Okay, so see you all tomorrow at 9 o'clock in the morning when I'll be paying tribute to a lady that I like so much. Her name is Funke Kuyoro. And that's what she'll be here tomorrow at 9. See you all then. Bye.
You are listening to your number one station for talk.
99.3 Nigeria Info.
99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
Hey! That time of the year don't reach again, oh! Glow Festival of Joy promo don't land gidigba! And we dey make them happen heavy with breakable prices! Hear them now! 5-tier over Toyota Prados!
99.3 Nigeria Info. We are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos for live updates as it happens. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.